Hello and welcome back to our series on applying machine learning to a real-world data set. This series picks up where our data preparation series left off, so if you need to watch that, I'll put a link in the description. We are now going down the neural network road. We'll build a neural network that predicts whether an issue will become a production nightmare. So I'll begin by making a copy of our script and renaming it. Let's see, File, make a copy. This one I'm going to call neural network. In this episode, we'll be labeling the inputs and outputs for our network. Basically, we need to declare which columns we'll be using as input variables and which one is the output variable that we're trying to predict. And to do that, I'm going to cover the inputs first because there are so many of them. It'll be easier just to include them all and then go back and prune out the few that we won't be using. Let's go down to the bottom here. We'll clear out that old result. And let's create a new section. We'll call this label inputs and outputs. So to get a list of all of our variables, which I'll call IVARs, stands for independent variables, this will be a list from the issues standard dot columns dot values. And then we'll build a list of the ones that we won't be using for prediction, and I'll call that remove these. And that list will be our dependent variable, which is red flag, and also our issue status. That column we're just using to divide up our data set between issues that are already done and issues that aren't. So we can use the ones that are already done as historical data to train the model, and then we have another set of ones that we're still working on that we want to figure out whether they deserve a red flag or not. And then we'll use a simple list comprehension to remove the variables remove these from IVARs, and I'll call that IVARs equals item for item in IVARs. If item not in, remove these. And lastly, we'll create our dependent variable, which we haven't labeled yet. That'll be dvars. I'll just call it vars, like it's plural, even though there's only one of them. Red flag. And finally, let's print out both of these so we can see what we have. IVARs and print dvars. That's all we need to do to declare a list of inputs and a list of outputs, or in our case, output. In the next episode, we'll use these lists to create our test, train, and prediction datasets. Don't forget to click those like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching. Bye.